Alrighty, this will be a change of pace. So I did a poll on some of like the indie games that I've been meaning to look at, and how there's too many of them, and took a look at what people are most interested in. And pretty high on the list was Pacific Drive, which is a game that I've been curious about for a while, just because I like games that have very specific premises and are asking kind of different stuff from you than you're used to in things. In particular, this seems to be an entry into the survival genre, the one that's like less survival horror and more just like survival. In particular, I think it's been compared to The Long Dark, which I actually haven't played. I keep meaning to get around to it, but the reason why I kept meaning to get around to it is because I played Subnautica and its sequel, and people really enjoyed those playthroughs, and I do dig that kind of vibe. In this one, I think we're going to some kind of like exclusion zone or place where supernatural weird shit's going on, and our goal is to get somewhere or do something, but we have like a car that we're trying to maintain as we go, because it's like our mode of transportation, so we have to like take care of it and repair it and doing a bunch of stuff like that. So it'd be interesting to figure out how that plays out and what that gameplay cycle looks like, and I'm wondering about that. These are very specific menus. Ooh. I think it's mostly non-interactive. It's just like... There's my records over there. There's some ads. Ho Rainforest, Hurricane Ridge, Carlock, Cadillac and Ruby Beach, Lake Crescent. Explore self-guided tour, Pacific Drive. SNF hauling, move once, stay forever. Drink up. One free soda pop at any Big Dan's. Park rules, no littering, no campfires, no flash photography between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. No driving off road. I'm gonna be definitely driving off road, whether I want to or not, honestly. Yep. In Pacific Drive, the game saves when you load into a new level. You can save during a trip by leaving the current level, triggering a save. Manual save is available in the pause menu from the garage. You can also abandon your trip in the pause menu to return to the garage, triggering penalties in a save. There are options in the settings to modify these penalties. That is a complicated series of instructions, honestly, but hopefully I can figure it out. Oh, Pacific Drive, the standard experience. Well, probably that one, honestly. So it changes the damage that we receive, I assume. Rate at which our gas is used, how much you need for your crafting, how dangerous hazards and storms are, and how difficult the driving is. Scenic Tour seems to really reduce it. Seems to almost make damage not exist or something like that. So it just makes it so you just hang out and go through it easily. Joyride just seems a little easier, you take less damage. And then these ones are increasing intensities where it's like Olympic Gauntlet, fuck you, everything's way harder than normal. Oh, and then Iron Wagon. It's the hardest difficulty, but also if you lose, the game makes you start the entire game over. Uh-huh. So I'm gonna play the intended difficulty, because I've never played it before. In 1947, the Olympic Peninsula became the staging ground for a promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did stories about overnight evacuations, unsolved disappearances, and unnatural encounters. So the Olympic Peninsula's fucked up. In 1955, the government walled off the section of the peninsula and established an Olympic Exclusion Zone. There it is. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew until the government withdrew and sealed every access point. Who knows if this is going to be more Chernobyl-y and stalkery, or if it's going to be more... What happened inside was never disclosed. Or if it'll be more like Annihilation. There are a number of exclusion zones to riff off of in the past. Historical and fantastical. Chernobyl being both at the same time. Hello. Address 8253 West Bird. Okay, I can't really read that in time. Ooh. South of the barrier wall. Okay. Just have the basic controls here. I can turn my wipers on and off by looking straight at this guy. That could be important. There's my light. Okay. I'm playing with a controller because it's a game about driving a car. There's first-person segments, I think, so it might feel weirder to not have to... It might feel weirder to use a controller at that point, but I feel like it'll overall be better off to use the car for the, have a controller available for driving. Don't know if I was supposed to go forward or right. I'm gonna assume forward for now. And I'll also play the game where I just hope the song that's currently playing isn't gonna get me in trouble on YouTube. Oh, wipers are also on the D-pad. Okay, so you don't have to look at straight at the thing. Oh, the storm's gonna get worse. They're gonna tutorial me on the wipers and the headlights, I bet. Because I'll need them to see. This atmosphere is a vibe. Something funny about video games, I've always noticed that water on a windshield in video games is just never even close to how obstructive it is on a real windshield. I almost forget because of how little it rains in California, but then when it does, I'm like, oh shit, wait, this sucks. Alright, let's turn this light on myself, whether they tell me to or not. Am I supposed to drive on the left or right side of the road in this game? I don't expect traffic to exist. I'm just realizing I don't think I mentioned what country we're in. Oh, there's the headlight prompt, yep. They thought I'd wait this long until I was in a dark tunnel. I'm actually kind of tense. Oh, there goes the radio. I'm kind of tense because I've never seen any gameplay of this game, so I actually don't know what's in store. I just know that something has to go wrong because it's a video game. Warning. High RL levels. Oh, high R levels. Facility extreme. High R levels facility. Separate line. Extreme caution advised. Further inquiries detected to gate C2B. I was making mistakes at interpreting the lack of sign punctuation. Warning, launch and construction facility ahead. Periodic volume warning. 80 plus decibels the next 15 miles. Oh. I guess it's because of the construction. Right. It's not like a weird zone that randomly gets super loud for no reason. Oh boy. I should stay on the path part and then just use my camera to look around. Oh. Can I get out? Is that legible a second? No, maybe it never was? No? Just warning. Cool, yeah, I'll just walk into this warning spot. I guess we drove on the right side of the road because I'm on the left side of the car. Sorry, I forgot that you flip. The whole car is flipped when you're in countries where that's flipped. I've never actually been. Authorized personnel only. Why'd the floor do that? That's not what floors are supposed to do. I don't appreciate that. TBH. Uh-huh. Okay. Some anti-gravity looking anomalies are existing. Can I just drive around them safely? We're getting a little close to the road here. They seem to go away after a bit. I don't think going around this one's very safe. Okay, it's gone. They might be disappearing when I approach them so far. I don't know if that's going to keep happening. I'd be worried that it won't. Sorry, left the wipers on. Okay. Oh, that looks much bigger. I think I'm not supposed to be here. Oh. 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 So, it shorted my whole car, fried me. And then that happened before I got to express that idea. Yeah, a bunch of them disappearing near me seemed to just EMP my car or something. I don't like when my eyes do that. That seems bad for me. Alright, find transportation. Sure. Sprint out of the dying zone where I'm dying? That seems like a good advice. That's a car. Okay, nope. I don't think my car made it. It seems to be everywhere around me. I mean, maybe I can put Humpty Dumpty back together again, but I'm probably gonna need some tools. What is that sound? I don't like that. I think standing in this, like, X-ray valley is probably really bad for my, my sperm count. And that's it. Nothing else. Unless you trust furries, in which case it'll make me get really big. And no downsides happen. Oh. Little hop. Oop. Not good enough. Who put this here? Look how unharmed this thing is, just hanging out. An ineffective warning of some kind. That stuff's definitely bad for me. Kick? Oh, you. Got him. Yep.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello? What a swan.
Tobias?
Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Who is Tobias? Is the car alive? And who's Francis? Who was talking? What voices am I hearing? Are they in a different reality than me? Okay, so I gotta put this wheel back on. Hello, wheel. Right bumper to pick up. Oh, you have to hold it for a bit. Okay, oh, okay, so I don't have to use a jack. I can just pick this car up with my giant muscles. This car looks much worse than my last one. In part because it doesn't have a back door, so I can't store things in here. Am I protected at all from the radiation in here? I'm guessing not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the signal. Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Ballard and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
The interferometer. What did you just say to me?
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
I'm just not a talkative type, I guess.
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they, they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger.
Oh.
The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna die in the exclusion zone. My eyes aren't full of green anymore, so that's fun. Gonna need some gas though. Hello. How doth one siphon a gas? Do I need a straw? Like a tube? That was a more normal thing to say, not a straw. Like I'm gonna slurp it up. This thing is, wow, it's tied shut. Melick HC, Washington, 1947. Did they used to put years on these? Oh, hello. Still can. Was it attached to it by goop? Oh, that's a little worrying. Yep, there's evil goop. Alright. Oh, dang, look at this thing go. This is some pretty functioning tools we got up front. Oh, the top right corner I saw at the last second had a little percentage of how it's going. Okay, good to know. This takes a little while. Hope nothing ever runs up at me while I'm doing it. It makes me scared. Oh. Well, that seems like I only can fill it by like 40%. Can I siphon more? Oh, that seems bad. I should leave. Okay. Nope, we're leaving now. Nope, we're leaving now. We're leaving now. Bye-bye. Okay, I should not have gotten greedy for more gas. That's how it turns out.
There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy Christ! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can...
Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's not a good time to spin out. Oh, no. Okay, so, made a little driving mistake there. Might die right now. Okay, good.
You find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Albie ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
The intro is very funny where it's like, wow, the thing you stumbled in on, the complete coincidence of shit that happened immediately? That's never wow, it's insane, that never happens. Whoa! What are the chances of all that crazy shit? I think my car just failed on cue. But this game's just ready for its tutorial to happen. Let's see. Ooh, that's the horn works. Okay. Never quite put you back, but you're thankfully able to stick there. Not like everything else about the back of this car. Find a way into the building. Maybe up here. I didn't even check the door. I just kind of just saw a spot and looked around. Okay, those zones look like they're contracting, which is better than them growing. So that's good. Diesel sold out. Super unleaded is $13.90 per pound, or per not per pound, per gallon. So I came from the 1940s, but I don't know if they did. I don't know if I time traveled when I moved through this thing or not. Guess it doesn't super matter because I don't get to drive my car anymore anyway. I have to change. Okay, so the way in was normal and straightforward, and not any of the stuff, not anything about to do with going up there. Puppies. Okay, computers exist, and those didn't exist in the 40s. And there was a Game Boy. We got an era-ish of when this place went down. I can activate this, but I need to know what the numbers are. Also, I'm not necessarily from the 40s, just my car is. Oop. Well, this whole place is powering on.
Oh, God. Who's there? God, the shop. God, it's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We've sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
Right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Tell her that voice goes like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Oh, God, unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breachers trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Well, this is upsettingly electrified looking. I guess they're charged.
What? Oh, you need help? Well, there's a headset somewhere in the garage. Put it on. The built-in diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
So I take it I need to get my car and drive it over to here. Instead of where I parked it. Ah! Wheels gone. More wheels? Ready for wheels. Let's find a wheel. I just put that one on too. I do not see a wheel. What happens if I use the headset but there's nothing, no car? How do I put on this VR headset? Pick up the backpack from the table. That's not a headset. Put on mechanic's eye. Pick up the mechanic's eye headset hanging by the map. Is that the map? Okay, I didn't do things in the correct action, in the correct exact order. Oh, tend to your wounds at first aid station. Oh god, my health. Doing ungood. Okay, there we go. Bit of healing up. Pull the car in. Put the wheel back on. Yep. So... where's the wheel? Did it roll? Did it just roll off my car? Oh, is it just over there? Ah, this headset's helping. Okie dokie. Okay, there we go. Now we can get to the next step of this process. After I remember to turn my car on. Oops. I just turned my car on when it was already in drive, which is very not what you're supposed to do. I have been driving for half my life now, and I have never been in an accident with moving vehicles. I've had 2 parking mishaps, which is a little different. Because it's hard to judge the swoopiness of your car when you're starting it out, and whether or not you're going to be able to back in or out or whatever, the way that you think it'll work out. And those were back in like my first year. Nothing since. Just a little paint trading twice. Alright. It appears I have not actually done the part where I drive the car into the auto shop correctly. It's a little more specific than that. There it is. How close I was. Where are you going? Did I not put you in the park? Gonna leave without me? Alright, Mr. OS. If that is your real name. Which tab am I in? Okay. Oh, that one. Okay. I thought the glowing bit was the one I was on, but it was trying to tell me where to go there. Okay, so crude door. 3 metallic metal. 4 plastic. 3 duct tape. 2 glass shards. That's not a great series of things. And if I hit Y, it goes on my thingy. So I can actually see it outside of there. Alright, so I gotta go find the right things. Gather items from the abandoned car behind the garage for your checklist. Alright. Let's see what I can do. The moment I poke at it and I can't open the thing, it's like, okay, so you're gonna want a pry bar, you dumb fool. Oh, there's one right there. My backpack is way bigger than the contents of this toolbox. Okay. There's 2 duct tape in here. And a mechanics kit. Alright. Those are more useful objects also. How do I equip a pry bar? Oopsie. Not like that. Assign quick slot, I assume? Sure. It's on my bottom bar now? Yeah, it is. Alright. I am ready. I'm guessing it has a little bit of durability for me to be worried about. A road flare I dropped on the ground. Glass shards, road flare, and a road flare. So many road flares. I should stop pressing the wrong button. How do I pick it up? Right bumper. Okay. Do I attack the door to get additional door parts? It would not hurt to get whatever level of fuel is still around, if there is any. Am I getting any? Yeah, it's definitely going down. I don't see how much I have necessarily. Oh, looks like it's full. The tank, this tank is full. There we go. Guessing it's empty now? Oh, the fuel can meter's in the bottom left corner. Got it. Yep, now that's empty. Definitely worth nabbing up whatever I can. Alright. You can go back. What all's in here? In the friendly dumpster. Thank you, friendly dumpster. That was terrifying. And it's raining outside again. Okay. I found... What did I found? What is this? A scrapper. Tear into anything and everything out there with this voracious homemade tool. Reduce items into raw materials in moments and walk away feeling mighty. Oh, it's for scrapping this car in the rain, which feels safe. So now I can fuck up its wheels and stuff and turn that into other stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, those are crafting materials right there. Got it. Then I have to worry about this thing breaking eventually. Hopefully I'm finding everything. Some of that felt like it just disappeared. That's a little worrying. Alright, note to self, don't scrap my own vehicle with this thing. It seems like it goes bad for me very quickly. Any leftover wheel-like substances? I don't think so. I wonder if I can repair the scrapper here too? That seems like it's a good idea. Let's make a crude door. You know we're in a good spot when it's already starting at the point of being crude. Let's pop you back on. Is it saying that, is it saying I can put one back here? So they both count? I feel like putting it on the back is better, because I can use it as storage. Neat. Get the repair putty from the locker. Hello. What is that? Repair putty. Oh, a spare tire. Well, that's important. I'll probably want to keep that. Can I even keep that? Let's see. Can I put it in here? No. Inventory full. What if I say I don't want my inventory to be full? Yeah, I would like to figure out how to store things in my stuff. Let's see, we can rearrange things. It looks like these side bits can fit these smaller objects, but become a problem elsewhere. Can I rotate this? Yes. Okay. There you go. I can do a little inventory Tetris here to fit things in somewhat better spots. And then maybe it'll pick up this wheel. Is it just in my backpack now? Yeah, it is. The whole wheel. But I wanted to see if I could take the spare tire and... Nope. It really wants to be... Let's see. Okay. It does not like being set down, apparently. Which is rude. I could definitely do with having just like a prompt that says, put me over here. Oh, there's the rear bumper, which is all busted up. Can I crouch? I don't know. For now, it fits in my inventory, I guess. That's good. But I would have liked to been able to put it in my car. So I assume you can use the back as storage space, because what else is it going to be used for? A repair putty? Quick assign slot. Oop. There you go. Repair the car. Which part am I... Okay. This isn't looking great. A lot of stuff's not looking great, honestly. Okay. This panel's not very happy right now. Let's see what I can do with that. Yeah, you just slop it on there and it just... Oh, wow. These healing factor abilities. Dang. Okay, well, the car has looked worse, I guess. How are the tires doing? Let's focus on those for a second, huh? I believe I need those to, like, survive. Okay, they don't look that bad. Whereas these panels are gross at the moment, so let's start. Yeet. And yeet. Oh, there goes one of my putties. I am approaching being a puttyless man. Alright, that percentage is going a lot higher. I feel like I'm playing Subnautica a little bit because we have some goofy ass nonsense technology in this game. Does not count until I reach 100%. 94 is pretty good. Are we this worried about my tires? Does this one need? I think this one needs air. How do I refill the air on my tires? They seem to have different problems. This one has an up and down arrow. That looks worse. The other one's just low air, I think. Crude bumper. Does that count as what needs to be fixed? Ah, that's what needed to be fixed. The tires don't count, apparently. Scan the flat tire. This one right here, right? Yeah. Left bumper? Left bumper. Ooh. Okay, they all have different quality levels and durabilities. It looks like they might have different maximum durabilities even. And we need to use the... Okay, we have to get rid of the flat. So this is... Okay. We use a sealing kit or we replace it. I feel like it's better to use the sealing kit because then we can keep the spare tire for later when more bad things happen. Gear, mechanics kit, duct tape, pry bar. How do I get a seal? Using a sealing kit. Do I build a sealing kit or do I have a sealing kit? Scrapper, pry bar. I can make one of those pretty easily. Sealing kit. For a sealing kit, I need one more duct tape. That's it. I'm gonna be able to find a duct tape around here. I believe in me. Sometimes. Can I have a flashlight, please? Just a little flashlight. Can I open this door? Now I'm out here. Bet you didn't expect that, Mr. Video Game. That's right. Boy, is it dark out here. This is a dark video game. I would like a garbage can. Do you have a can of garbage? Which can be filled with duct tape, which is not really garbage. It's stuff that you should really keep duct tape on hand. But somebody's throwing shit out here. And I would like to benefit from their ignorance. Can I pry that open? No. Anything around here? I think that it might only be helpful in terms of them being like, by the way, sealing kits exist as a concept, but I might not be able to actually like pursue that as a solution right now. What's on my screen a little bit? Thought I was getting a prompt for something. Couch. There's a lot of random stuff out here, but none of it seems to amount to being supplies. This is a building that looks suspicious, though. It might be something that comes up later in this tutorial or something. Look how sussy baka the interior of this thing is. There's something in there. There's like a tank. Let me in. Let me in. I might just have to give up and you. Oh, just the vehicle. What happens if I scan it? Wrecked car. I have a logbook with 24 messages. Don't know if that's going to help out. Oh, the individual car shows up here. Autoscript, Adra, reference Hansen. I told him not to bring his own car. I told him the feds will give him a loaner to cover his rental expenses. What does he do? He brings his car. His own car from Delaware. From Delaware. How does it last? How long does it last? How long do you think it lasts? They're like vultures. They're like wicked vultures. Damn. So that didn't go well for them. I don't think I can scroll. I think that's the whole entry. Okay, well, I enjoy the writing there. I enjoyed the tone of the writing. I am amused by the writing. In-car controls. These are just explaining some basic stuff. You can kick things. If you come across any buttons and keypads, feel free to press away. You can... Presumably, you want to also know how to do it. Car abilities? I unlock abilities. There's going to be a panel with abilities on them. Spoilers. Chemicals. Just kind of like the concept of different chemicals. With slightly quirky descriptions about how, like, plastic and stuff is, like, gonna outlast us. They're all say found in question mark. So I have no indication on how to, like, find these objects in the future, really. 5 messages about car maintenance. A fuel can. Explains what a fuel can is. Close the car maintenance. Oh, these are all different tabs. Essential. Sometimes the dumpster knows best. The friendly dumpster wouldn't be your best pal in all the zone if it wasn't handing out things that it thinks you really, really need. Things that you certainly should keep in order to safely make it through the next leg of your journey. Best pal status TBC. You blew it. Yeah, it's about tires blowing. Apparently the dumpsters are going to provide us with useful objects as we go, which is good to know. Ah, computer. I can scrapper this. This gave me a variety of electronics, but did not provide me with, boop. Gave me things, but did not give me... I think I can make this work. Did not give me duct tape. There we go, I made it all fit. And we now have copper wire, plastic, electronics. I wonder if you can make duct tape. Yep, that... okay. My stubbornness is not paying off. And get through these. Locked heavy-duty door. There has to be some way to open this. This is locked, though that always doesn't... That always doesn't mean you'll need a key. Many simple locks can be forced with small tools, though tougher ones will require heavier equipment. Keypads, of course, will require code or a zap. Breaking those won't get you anywhere. I need an impact hammer. If I can make an impact hammer, I can open this one. Okay. Any more friendly dumpster? Nope, he's just getting a little pukey. Okay, good to know. Oop. I can open this door, but I'm already been on the other side of it, so it's like, who cares? Oops. I scan this door. Basic locked door. In these cases, it's just a matter of, like, you can just go around it. And also, yeah, so I can open this with the pry bar, or I can just go around. And, yeah, that's also open separately. I'm taking my sweet time for a moment just to, like, familiarize me with some of this stuff going on here. You can kind of scan everything. What happens if I scan... I guess I have scanned this one, haven't I? Scanning the individual pieces of this vehicle. I've been in the toolbox. I don't think they're going to let me break anything else. Appears to be the entire menu. These are just filters. I don't think that I can currently craft duct tape. Alright, well, it was worth checking everything. I think I can't break this with my A bar. The main suggestion is just, can I open this? Which would require me to find a number somewhere. Seems like I can't scan this particular... Oop. Can't scan that. Wall anchor. So lets me just put stuff up on the wall if I want to. Rocket cola, space glow, rocket fuel. Okay. A lot of notices I don't know much about. Question right now is just, can I find a surprise number somewhere? But you wouldn't think it would just be lying around right next to the lock. That would be terrible security. I don't think I can open this any other way. Yep. There has to be some way to open this. This is locked, meaning that the blah, 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 blah. Keypads, of course, will require a code. Okay, so they keep the same entry for each type of door, which is a little goofy. Okay, these seem suspiciously like they're real music, and then they're gonna get me in trouble. So, let's not. There's the zone. Okay, I think we've looked around enough. Let's just get that tire on there. Sorry, not gonna be able to so easily find what I need. Oops. We need to take you off real quick. There you go. Is that that's the bad one, isn't it? There we go. You be gone. Or maybe I can repair you. Maybe I should hold on to you in case I can actually repair you later. Its health isn't that bad. It just happens to, Oh, my sweet summer tire. How little you know about the rigors of the road. Okay, maybe I should be worried about this car a little bit. Even if you can repair it. Maybe it is a bad tire in general. Okay, scan the loose wheel. Okay, they still want me to do that. I'm gonna have to drop you. Put on this mechanics kit. There we go. We scan you. And it says I have to fill it with a sealing kit. Does this count as a sealing kit? Will it do it? Not what I meant to do. Did I unequip my mechanics kit? Doing it wrong? Do you want me to scan this one? Oh, the loose wheel. I guess they're saying, oh, the one with the wiggle on the... Yeah, that's what the red thing means, is that it's loose. Oh, there's a waypoint for me to look at it. Whoops. So this requires a mechanics kit. Okay. For me, I'm like, this is the loose wheel. It's not attached. But I meant like this one was wobbly. Right, that would be bad. Okay. Install cardboard boxes in the trunk. That's not a thing. What do you mean install? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Mr. Video Game? Hands only, so it can't go in my inventory. Ah, these do go in my back. Okay, so there are slots in my back that things will actually go into. The craft mat. Use this. Ah.
There's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
I'm amused that they're just like, listen, we're gonna have crafting in the back of this thing, but we will have fun cardboard boxes for no reason. Oh, this is storage. Oh, look at you. Look at you with the storage. Okay. Definitely want to move these giant objects into my backpack then. Jeez. It's very handy. Much more reasonable. Let's move you over to here. What is this? Well, that's equipment I actually carry around. Okay. Good to know. Can't help but do a little bit of car Jenga-ing here. I want to make like a compartment that's just for all my parts and stuff. Okay, so we are going to use the cardboard boxes as individual storage. That's handy. I thought we were just like filling it with garbage just to make the scene look funny, and they're doing a gag about that because this was like the main thing. Okay, and it looks like you can craft from the inventory of your car at this thing without having to go everywhere else, which is good. I can make repair putty. Only one of them, but I can make some repair putty to help with repairing some more. I can make a whole spare tire, which is also pretty good. I just can't make the damn ceiling kit without some duct tape, so I can't fix my current leftover tire, but with the ability to fix that, then that leftover tire can be doing a bit better. What is an arc device? And where does it go? Oh, my passenger seat. Is this going to be my superpower? It looks like it might be my superpower.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. You should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Anchor signal. Let's see. New waypoint. Arrival, exit, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what's this? That thing means can't go that way. It's probably gonna want to go north. Seems like it. Don't know, going up this hill is gonna be very helpful. Okay. So we have navigation. It's all coming together. Whoa! Okay. Oh, impact timer blueprint. Okay, so I'm gonna be making an impact timer after all. Or can I? I want to fill up the gas tank. I'm already pretty close on that one, but okay. Impact timer requires a gas cylinder and a gear. Damn it. But did I just learn how to make a gear? I did. It's made of scrap metal. Alright. The impact timer now requires just a gas cylinder. So I can make a gas, if I can find a gas cylinder, then I'm good. They're taunting me with this. Can I destroy the jukebox? That's not, it's a radio? The radio? Looks like a jukebox, but it's not a jukebox. Not quite. Oh, this has more gas too. Well, I already mostly got the gas, but okay. Well, for all of her angst, she's very helpful, as it turns out. So thank you very much, lady. You can be as tsundere as you want, as long as you're being very helpful. Then it's like, cool, that's fine. I'm happy for you. Gas cylinder? No, it's not what we're talking about. Align the car with the charging station in the parking bay. What is that? Okay. Is it that? Did it just get off? It might be that, yeah. I think it just kind of weirdly rolled back for some reason. Oh, right. And this thing points at me, so I do literally have a map if I just am willing to look right, which means looking off the road. That's in drive. Am I forgetting how cars work all of a sudden? Is the right side of my car just too fucked up to drive? Ah! Okay, I was wrong about which one was park and drive, right? Oh, it's telling me that I pressed right bumper to change it again. I guess I got out of my car while it was in park then, and I was backwards on that command. I don't know how I did that, because I thought I specifically changed its current setting. Maybe I changed that, then turned it off, and then changed that, and like did it twice or something. Let's see here. Ah!
Take a look at the projector against the wall.
And what's that? Oh, that's on my status. It's looks like it's off balance maybe? There's like arrows. Caution 1737. What does that mean? Quirks. Select destination while using the map at the wall. Oh, this is where I do that.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Well, you've been very helpful. I think there's one route to pick total right now. 3 hours away. Oh god. Is that real or not? Clim for gateway. Time okay. Is it instability low? Okay on okay amounts of fuel and gas and shelter, I think it says. Okay amounts of various dangers. And absolutely none of hammer. I guess things you might have to break through to continue. Okay.
Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Junction conditions, perpetual stability. The ever-changing conditions in the zone can dramatically alter both the environment and many things you may encounter out there. Be sure to plan ahead. Oh, resource density is none. There's nothing I can use for stuff. Except for vehicle resources and stuff like that. But I'm not going to be able to mine anything, I guess. Or whatever kind of resources you normally gather in this game. And a lot of the information is otherwise just basically missing. Stable anchor. Okay. Good to know. And the door opens when I have a destination. What do these things mean? Quirks. I don't think this screen is necessarily interactive anyway. Just gonna put that gear away. And we'll have to see about duct tape one of these days. I was on a mission, but I have failed. Alright, let's see how scary this game gets in these situations. Uh-huh. It's saying that I should go left. And we'll just hope for the best as far as gas and my blood being inside my body goes. How much... I wonder if I have to worry about it using more power when my lights are on. Uh-oh. Well, this may be one of those zone transitions in the game. Yeah, travel. Oh, is the transition itself of 3 hours? What's going to happen here? Let's see, a lot of stuff. That's information here. Center console displays health and status of each component. Good. The radiation monitor lets you know how safe it is to get out of the car. Where's that? I guess I'll figure it out. There's a radiation monitor. And if it's anything but the flat line, exit with caution. So we're looking for a flat line. Maybe it's that one wavy thing on the next to the car stuff then. In the passenger seat, there's a screen for the map. Yep, we know about that. Keep an eye on the car's structural integrity, its fuel battery levels, and various warning lights. An orange light signals a developing problem. Red calls for immediate action. There's a parking brake, fuel, battery, health, maintenance, service needed, difficult inclines, low traction, status effects from malfunctions, radiation damage, and storms approaching. Oh boy.